your account name? Mikhail? George? Wow. What's your last name? How do you spell it? T-E. Found it. I found it. Mikhail, live right now. You watch it on your iPad. Have that.
Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show as we close in on AAA International League action. Let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Daddy Tiny is in the glow as he'll be in the starting lineup and playing his first game here at
show 15, and hope you guys like it. When I wasn't recording, you should have seen the opposite
now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Now to the plate, Big Daddy Tiny, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy Tiny.
Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, what a play! To first. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, so I don't know how I hit the ball, but I wasn't ready.
Big Daddy Tiny stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Big hit hard towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Big Daddy Tiny will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Home run. Can you see that?
A solo shot here to the left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, the man.
Big Daddy Tiny steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. Pawtucket's out in front, 4-3. Pedro Cordero stands into the box to really use a knock. He's 0 for 3 in the game so far. Flip of his glove for 1. Back to Craig. It's a double play, and the Hector Espinoza digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1 for 5 effort thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be safe. Big Daddy Tiny brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Smoked on the ground left side, and this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Brock Holt struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh man, it's fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping an eye on him.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Carmen Carrara steps in to begin the inning. On the ground to third.
Can you
And a
tackle
good
my
throw
game?
gets him one gone.
Can you tackle my game?
Shortstop. Heck.
Big Daddy Tiny stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Brock Holt stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Big Daddy Tiny stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Out in front of it, strike 1. In the air to straightaway right. Simmons giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Digging in to try it again, Mike McDonald. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Tiny ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on.
Finally, we win the game.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You see on the...
Oh, we did win the game. That's what
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Pawtucket Red Sox. It's baseball. Ira Taylor will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Grounded to third. Tiny on to first, and it's a broadcaster's dream at least to start the ball game tonight. 2 very quick outs. Pedro Cordero set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
To third. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Carmen Carrara will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue. Big Daddy Tiny will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rogers is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Big Daddy Tiny is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Big Daddy Tiny.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1
Because
again.
all
He's
it
at
means is watching me play
100%
baseball
on
now.
first pitch strikes. Now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
To short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Big Daddy Tiny will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. But not in time. Big Daddy Tiny will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Oh, here's a hard hit ball. That'll get down into left center field. That's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2. And he's safe.
Let's not take a risk.
Crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Neil Harper steps in after hit.
No doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's
anybody's award, but what the heck?
Let's go to the show, dog. I want to see your profile, dog. Welcome in your life. You're so fun. Nah, his interest on them. Why you gonna say?
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Gwinnett Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
It all shut up. Start up broadcast over.
Stepping in, Big Daddy Tiny, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Yeah.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Cole going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this ball game is tied at 1.
I find it. Okay, now I see it.
Well, this is just hit of the night, but what a hit it was. These squares up.
Striding into the box, Big Daddy Tiny. He went
back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Brock Holt steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Beckham for 1.
Out.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Big Daddy Tiny will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
I'm turning to a switch into a dog.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Gwinnett Braves.
I know your last name is George.
Big Daddy Tiny will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Nope, not that.
Ready on 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Brock Holt will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Runner's on the move for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Attention to that game.
In now, Big Daddy Tiny.
I was watching your
his
game,
last
but I wasn't
time
paying
up.
attention to mine.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Oh,
High and
yeah,
deep to
that
left
one
center
they got.
field.
That one they
Diaz
got, don't even try.
ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Because you just not see that home run. You didn't just not see that home run.
So a 3-run shot to left center as they move on top 4-0.
Come here, come and watch my game, dude. You just not miss a good home run, you know. A good 3-run home run, my boy.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
The one that do you know? Yeah, just you see that home run, right? My boy, I catch that one day good too, you know.
Digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
I go hit a home run, or a line drive, or base it.
Swing and a line drive.
You like.
But foul.
You like. You didn't call no. Wah. You what? The man call it. The man call it for real now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
My feelings, dog. He just makes me feel so happy.
Hard liner to center field.
Yeah,
base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I call it me cat. I call it a home run or base hit, my boy. I call the base hit.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Brock Holt steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Because you just not get robbed it, man.
To third. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pawtucket's out in front, 6-0. Big Daddy Tiny will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance
let's go.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. Lavarno's got the plate blocked. Out trying to score. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Big Daddy Tiny will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the
You miss
4th
a ball
inning. And what a
down the
big
middle.
one
I
it
don't
was.
understand
A
you,
3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. McLean ranging back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots. Jason McLean will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
He's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
On the ground to third. Right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Welcome back to tonight's minor league pregame show as we close in on AAA International League action. Let's have a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Daddy Tiny is in the glove, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the rubber...
I only have one outfit on the center field, boy.
Big Daddy Tiny will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Harper. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On to first, a double. Big
Daddy
Tiny gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cole has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pawtucket's out in front.
Mama, please
Big Daddy Tiny will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Jason McLean will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And gonna make it up to second base safely. Lee Bowen stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last play.
On first, it'll take at least another.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what was striding in to start the 9th. Big Daddy Tiny as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. The managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's into scoring position already.
Neil Harper takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield will probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Cole is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stephen Hudson is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Bounce to first. And he is in there. Throw goes over to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Brennan Bosch. Strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
You fast for a fat chubby man. Nope. My thing itching. When? Or like when you're on the field? Like when you're on the field, right? I just switch hitter now, Mikael.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Big Daddy Tiny will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. High in the air out to center field. Drew has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
I'm sorry,
Digging in the switch hitter, Big Daddy Tiny, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Shot towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh,
well, that base hit is going to...
Neil Harper will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Runners on the move for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Drew giving chase. And, oh no, it's off his glove.
It went a home run.
Stephen Hudson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now both runners on the move. Push to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Brock Holt will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say,
oh, look at the diving stop. The second for one. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a wonderful play.
Where all the wind coming from?
Mario Calzado comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Hit down the third base line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an
Mikael, a ball does not want to make glove, dog. You see that,
Big Daddy Tiny will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Urrutia ranging back to the track, to the wall. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Even though you are 2-run shot, I just know you are home run. Me see who I best
know.
A
2-run blast to straightaway right field. And it's now 5-3.
Yes, the man, I dare you. And I'll sit on here watching you on my PS4.
Come to the ball game. One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager
I hit that deep shot though. I'm sorry, no way my wrong. Mikael, you see my shot?
Big Daddy Tiny will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Me too.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Tony scoops it
Let's
up,
not get
throw
caught,
on to
no,
first
no.
for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
This isn't always the way you want to play it.
My game done.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game, both of them doubles, and that really pays
Oh
these
my
guys.
gosh, I'm ready to go sleep, dog. I'm tired, dog.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight's game 2 of this 4-game weekend set
Mikael,
between
you
the
know tired,
Pawtucket
are
Red
you?
Sox and the Norfolk
You know how tired
Tide.
I am.
Big Daddy Tiny
feel like I
will
better
stride in
button
now.
left and
2
right.
hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Drew going back, still going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in.
I just not
2
got
away now after a
robbed.
great effort. So both
I
runners
just
able to move
not
up a
get
base, second and third now
robbed.
with 2 gone.
I get robbed. I get
Oh, and this
robbed.
is just highway robbery out there in center field. He's got a long way to go just to get to this thing. But look at the concentration as he goes up and over the wall to take away the...
Striding into the box, Mitchell Drew. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Big Daddy Tiny heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Neil Harper will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger
got
in his
robbed,
2 trips
and
so
then
far.
again, I tripled
Yeah, just sort
next
of
week.
rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1 and 2.
942.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
My God, you fucking psycho. You're supposed to break
Now
me.
batting.
Stephen Hudson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Mika, I never read so hard that you end up crying. I ever get so sad. You ever get so sad
Hoping
in
to keep
the
it
show that
tied,
you end up
here it
crying?
comes.
2 and 2.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated
Are
so
you
far.
some trashy people?
This is where getting the...
Not one
Brock
man
Holt will
could
stand
bring
in
me
now.
home.
He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he's going to deliver the run here as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Big Daddy Tiny steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Big Daddy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and he dropped the baseball.
Yes, I got safe. I got safe. I got safe at first base.
The right fielder, number 16, Neil.
Neil Harper will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Hose makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stephen Hudson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last.
At the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning.
Baseball.
Big Daddy Tiny gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Drew is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Pawtucket's out in front, 7-1. Mario Calzado will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. The ground to the left side. Way to get the throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
No, not Mikhaili joking. Not Mikhaili joking. And the boy feel big. And the boy
MLB
feel
The Show's
big.
coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our cool. Big Daddy Tiny will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke. Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit.
Ryan Lamar will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home has been much better once he gets out on the road. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fastball, blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Brandon Russ steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days.
And stop putting it where I want it.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Urrutia has a beat on it, and
just
that's
lead
the
him,
3rd out. So it's no
to.
runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Huh?
Nolan Reimold will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time.
Whenever I feel like I'm about to go sleep.
Left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway. But Henry Urrutia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Oh, what a... He gathers. The throw is in time.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting, third baseman.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy.
Big Daddy Tiny will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
He's in there.
And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes his out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
In now, Ryan Lamar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2 out here and a runner at second. On the ground to the right side, Tollison in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Joel Guerra will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need in a big way.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs. Big Daddy Tiny will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-1 game.
And with all the runs these guys scored yesterday, you wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while, but they're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
Ryan Lamar will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna sleep. No, I'm gonna take myself to my hotel.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next?
Brandon Russ will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits. Kevin Toney steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Mikael, you getting traded?
Center fielder, Mitchell.
Big Daddy Tiny will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Skied into straightaway right. Urrutia posts
gone.
under it, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Tide's out in front, 6-1. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Nolan Reimold. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Pawtucket Red Sox. Christian Walker will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Squares around and drops down a good one. Tiny. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Big Daddy Tiny will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Shot to third, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable.
Neil Harper, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Drew moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. Big Daddy Tiny digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hose sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And to score, the runner from second. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone. Howard Mendel will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits, and you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Christian Walker will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. He's just getting...
Oh, what a play at second. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. Good effort. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Big Daddy Tiny comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Line to the right side, but foul.
I don't have the same game as you, Mikael. I have 16, not 17.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did.
Mikael, you don't have no gloves? You don't have a glove? You don't have a fielding glove? So I'm gonna use that. I look at some clicks there. Mama, please don't. I'm sorry, oh, in my row. I can sleep it up. We're in this together. I'm tired. Mikael, it's only because of you a soccer man ain't gonna sleep yet, you know. was pointing to bat 19. I'm about to go sleep and stop grinding, dog. I'm about to stop grinding, dog. Yeah, my body getting too tired, dog. You know how tired I is. God, if you see my eyes right now, you know how tired I is, my boy. What do you mean by that? Why? You mean at 1 o'clock on the dot? You off? You off? Oh. I'm about to say what? I want to say you bugger. I ready to go sleep, dog. Stream, I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm tired. I'm sorry. In my room. Mama, please don't you cry. I'm sorry. I'd be there waiting for you. I'm sorry. Mama, please don't you cry.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight we get the week started with a first of 4 between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Pawtucket Red Sox. Big Daddy Tiny will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive and see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Broussard sprinting after it and foul.
kali ini membaca match 2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come. Alfred Broussard will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing, come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up, and that you're going to fight them until the last out. And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets them to hit it on the ground.
Big Daddy Tiny is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Collins is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Bruce Dooley will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Yeah, but you watching me.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Big Daddy Tiny steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves. Brock Holt steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stephen Hudson stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And he'll step off.
I'm sorry, I need my road. Mama, please, can you let me
The 0-2 home. And the runner's breaking for third. Grounded to short. Casto is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Steve Casto will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Leading off the inning, Steve Casto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, that's a nice job at third of knowing exactly where he is in relation to his surroundings. And he's able to make the play on the move to record that out.
Yes, Marty.
Stepping in, Big Daddy Tiny. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You call me using Shabbat, so I answer you yes.
Striding into the box, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, and it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is out on a strong throw. Stephen Moya will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Maybe that's a break they needed to get back into this ballgame. No question, they need base runners at this late stage, so they'll take any help they can get.
Alberto Fernandez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
But I guess King Andre. Oh, that's Andre. Not no man Andre. I might be grinding. Are you tired? So the reason they play is because I'm killing them.
Line drive to left. Coming on is Bosch, but it'll be down in front of him, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Tiny, he'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. It's swung on and hit in the air. Broussard on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Because I gone.
2 quick
After
outs
this game,
here.
I gone down my broadcast stop. I go to sleep.
Big Daddy Tiny is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out. Now to the plate, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays in. Stephen Hudson will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
To short. A play at the plate, and they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Double L, never L.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
Should I stop it?